Luthor Harkon, post changes. He got that change. I believe he has silenced on his melee ability, the Disrupt, right? So Luthor Harkon with Lamb Sauce King versus Strat Games Tomb Kings with his triple gold chevron Necropolis Knights. I know some people have been talking to me about this. I'm not a believer in it, but I acknowledge it exists. Like, it's not trash. I just don't think it's the best way to play the Tomb Kings, but there are some merits to it. So for the Tomb King, since I hovered over here, I might as well. We have 2 Scream Skull Catapults, 3 Skeleton Horse Archers, 4 Skeleton Archers? Is there a 5th over here? Nope, 4 Skeleton Archers, 3 Necropolis Knights with Halberds, all triple gold chevron, and then Katep with the Lich Staff to, put the enemy on cooldown. And then Jaff's Incantation Curse Blades and the Neuro's Incantation Protection to heal up his Knights as much as possible by spamming out spells. The other side for Lamb Sauce King, we do have Luthor, who now his pistol gives silenced, so you could stop the enemy from casting spells or using abilities. Animated Hulk frontline with some depth guard, zombie deckhands mobs as well. Very little range from Vampire Coast. We have the Bloody Reaper deck guard, Vampire Caster with healing and summons, and then triple mortar to try and deal with those archers. Screaming Skull Catapults should have a pretty good day against those depth guard, however. Let the kiting begin. Luthor taking some big damage. He does have his own regeneration. Does not have the hunger. It doesn't look like he brought it, but he does have natural regen for being on a Terrorgeist. In the distance, Necropolis Knights actually take the charge, though. Yeah, so Luthor's just going to sit here and shoot Katep, so Katep can't cast spells, giving him a taste of his own medicine. Meanwhile, the Necropolis Knights charge the Animated Hulks, doing good damage with their halberds, and the Depth Guard are just trying to get here. Skeleton Horse Archers running around in the back being annoying. These are not summons, these are real things, but one of the Necropolis Knights actually just sprints through the zombies and is going to go for the mortars. Shut them down. That's a good play. I mean, that's nice free value there for the Necropolis Knights, uncontested as they mow through these guys. Katep, still being silenced, is not able to cast any spells as he just sits here and gets shot. I don't know if he realizes this is happening or if he just accepts his fate, but yeah, now he's starting to move, so now he sees it. Archers are not trying to peel off Luthor either. It looks like they're busy shooting at the Animated Hulks, trying to save their catapults. In the backfield, the Necropolis Knights have finished off no mortars or 1 mortar? No mortars. They're just getting done with their first mortars now. The Bloody Reaper Death Guard are here to push them off. But then the Skeleton Horse Archers get a charge over here. So Strat is really trying to shut down those mortars that are killing his precious, precious archers. Luthor still has Katep silenced and is just following him around, making sure he doesn't get to do anything. He only has 10 ammo left, though, which is actually really problematic. As for the Necropolis Knights, 2 of them are quite healthy. 1 on our south side here is rather injured from all that's fighting with the Depth Guard and Animated Hulks and whatnot. Luthor's still just pistoling at Katep. And the mortars are all still 3, technically online for now. Scream Skull Catapults, we've lost 1. Still have 2 archers alive on that top side firing in. This other Scream Skull Catapult's technically alive. It's just trying to get out of here. But how are Seppi Stocks doing? Sorry, Necropolis Knights, not Seppi Stocks. Okay, they're taking some damage. I honestly don't know what's damaging them so badly over time. I guess it's maybe the Animated Hulks that are now dead, so we can't see them. Necropolis Knights get past the Bloody Reaper Deck Guard, who are trying to get over here now, but them and the Skeleton Horse Archers might finally silence the mortars. Finally. They bully these guys a bit. Breathe poison on them. And Luthor is out of ammo, so Katep can finally start casting spells and annoying the Vampire Coast a little bit. Coast are up on the balance of power. Let's see how much that changes. I haven't seen the Ushapti summon yet, and this last mortar should be dead. I mean, the Bloody Rear Death Guard are nowhere nearby, so the Skeleton Horse Archer is just going to clean it up. We lost our last Screaming Skull Catapult, however, so both sides' artillery is in a bit of a rut. Skeleton Horse Archers kiting away from the Depth Guard, who are about heal capped from all the damage they've taken. Necropolis Knights charge straight through them, and then are going to try and opt out while the Skeleton Archers get a bit of a point-blank shot. Other Skeleton Archers just getting run down by Depth Guard. And Luthor has landed on Katep, getting some big shots on him in the distance. And that might be the end of Katep. He's probably going to start crumbling now. And Luthor can just follow him. 57 speed to the 90 of Luthor. Luthor should be able to stay on him. At 68 now because he The poison wore off, but still. The Cropos Knights still doing their best. Charging around, hurting zombies, being annoying. But Luthor is gonna finish off Katep on the far side. Tomb King's now leaderless. Undead already with a little finicky leadership. They should be crumbling sooner and more frequently than ever. Skeleton Archers making a last stand, trying to get some shots off. Just Cropos Knights keep trying to charge through the zombies. They seem to be having issues like clearing out this many zombies, though. I think they were here for crabs. In case the Vampire Coast had the Lamprey's Revenge or a couple other Rotting Promethean gunnery mobs, and then they didn't. They just had Depth Guard and Animated Hulks. So it's looking a little bleak. Archer's firing away at the Depth Guard, though this Depth Guard still has like full HP, and our first pistol summon is out. They're just going to shoot at the Skeleton Horse Archers, probably for free. Just focus on the ones that you can't catch, otherwise Skeleton Horse Archers commit to melee to stop some of that pistol fire. Meanwhile, Cropos Knights get a surround on this Depth Guard and try and chew it up. Where's the third Necropolis Knight? Is he dead? No, he's all the way over there. He's fighting some zombies and animated hulks. He should probably win that fight. It's just if he's going to win it cost effectively. We still have 2 full health Depth Guard. No idea where their heal caps are. One of which is a Halberd variant. Then we have a full health caster, a full health Luthor, and a bunch of zombies. Archers falling back, shooting into the pistol mob. As the pistol mob hurts the Skeleton Horse Archers who are using their last couple volleys. This other Skeleton Horse Archer under attack by Luthor, also down to its last volley. Depth Guard crumbling and rallying off and on, off and on. So Necropolis Knights fall back to try and get a better charge somewhere else. I don't know how the Tomb Kings are going to come back in it. This Halberd Knight did take out the Animated Hulks while its Skeleton Archer lads kited away. How many summons do we have left from this lady? I've seen at least 2. She has 1 left this game, as she runs up the Necropolis Knights who are in the corner. And these Depth Guard actually did rally, so they could even be... They could be healed with Invocation Heck or something. Skeleton Horse Archers fade away. Necropolis Knights charge through the zombies once more. Get them crumbling at least, while the Archers offer a little bit of supporting fire. 6,000 HP left on those zombies, though. Meanwhile, everything up here is just going to shit. This thing's got very spread out. Zombies close in on the Skeleton Archers, who are a bit faster if they kite it out. So if the Tomb Kings can kill off this zombie and then send their cavalry over this way and get some free kills on these zombies, I mean, they can secure some archers at least. I'll play it at ×2 speed as you watch snakes clean up zombies in fast speed. Luthor is getting some good poke on these Halberd Knights. They're going to have to turn around and fight him, and they get some decent damage, but he's regenerating through it, so then they die off. Cropos Knights charging back and forth. We are losing Skeleton Horse Archer as well. Bounce power gets dangerously close to army losses as these Necro Knights just clean up some zombies over here. We do have 2 archers running low on ammo overall, right? One still has 11 shots, he only has 4. And that zombie's going to crumble away. So the Tomb King securing a bit of a position of power, but man, I don't know what you can do about these Depth Guard. The zombies are back. They're probably going to have to shoot at the Bloody Reaver Depth Guard if they're going to do anything. Luthor lands. This is bold, though. He's about to get completely surrounded by Halberds. Oh, and we have a new Ushapti summon in the late game. They really need that balance of power. There we go. So the Tomb Kings have held back the balance of power for now from being army losses. Big Invocation to Heck Overcast, but it also hurts the Vampire Fleet Caster just a little bit. The Cropos Knights are doing their best to fight Luthor, but it doesn't look like they're getting a ton of damage out on him. It's hard to tell with all that healing until his heal cap appears. But now the Bloody Reaver Death Guard are in here, and they're going to do a ton of damage to these Cropos Knights. They're getting too low. Balance of power shifting further and further into army losses territory as the archers run out of ammo, and the Ushapti summon is not doing enough to keep the balance power up. There goes a pistol summon. Another overcast damage hurting the Vampire Fleet Captain, but it doesn't look like it matters at this point. The Cropos Knights are just not up to the task of actually winning this fight. Luthor's healing cap appears, but it is too little. It is too late. Army losses is going to hit right about 3, 2, 1. Damn it, I was off by a little bit. Cropos Knights still trying to fight Luthor. They do have a good surround on him, but they just don't attack frequently enough to really chew him down like Crushers or something would. They're getting decent damage here. That is army losses. Luthor did pretty well. Just shutting Kotep down, stopping him from really doing anything. The depth guard push was annoying and consistent. Mortars, not a lot of value, but harassed the archers, I suppose. Animated Hulks did fine. Honestly, the zombie deckhand mobs were really good in this matchup, which I didn't expect. Just walking after them. The Cropos Knights, solid value across the board. Kotep got literally 0, just running from Luthor all the time. He cast some supportive spells, but didn't ever get to fight for himself. Skeleton Horse Archers did great. Basic Archers, more mixed. But GG. Roar. Subscribe, yes, yes.